Hello, my friends from all over the planet. I hope you're all well and safe wherever you are. And welcome to Egypt with Ahmed. Here comes my new video I just created to you to answer you a question can be running in your mind, which is, did the ancient Egyptians have numbers? In the last video, I've been talking about the ancient Egyptian calendar and how they measure time and how they divided time. And as long as they did that, sure, that means that they had their own system that they discovered for numerals, which was used from 3000 BC till their own first millennium, which based on multiples of 10, and it was rounded off to the higher power. And sure, they had their own symbols in hieroglyphics. They had no concept of a place-valued system. The hieroglyphics were used to denote powers of 1 and 10, and multiples of these values were expressed by repeating the symbols as many times as needed. For instance, a stone carving from Karnak temples shows the number 4622 as follows. 4 lotus flowers were symbolizing number 4000. 6 coils of ropes, number 600. 2 hopples for cattle, representing number 20. 2 single strokes, that was number 2, or they were number 2. To make it that clear to you, here you are the numbers and their own multiples. Number 1 is a single stroke, and sure, number 2 is 2 strokes. 3 is 3 strokes, and that's up to 9 strokes to represent your number 9. Number 10 is a hopple for a cattle, and sure, up to 90 as its multiples. 100 is a coil of a rope. Number 1000 is a lotus flower. Number 10,000 is a bent finger. Number 100,000 was 10,000 is a bent finger. Number 100,000 was a frog. Number million is a god with his arms up, was called Heh or Heh, and as it was the symbol, even in some cases or in many cases, the symbol of a million of years or millions of years. Their temples, tombs, and documents are full of these numbers, which are reflecting how amazing they were. And imagine that they knew the infinity number, and it is depicted on one of the walls of Edfu temple. The temple was dedicated to god Horus. The number was all threes, representing the number of people were killed during the struggle between evil and good, the struggle between god Set and god Horus. As they carved this number to indicate that they couldn't count how many people they were killed, so they put the infinity number, which was 3,300,000, 30,000, 3,000, 333s, all threes. How about fractions? Rational numbers could be expressed but only as sums of unit fractions. And the symbol indicating a fraction looked like a mouth, which meant a part, and they were written with this fractional solidus. There are loads of papyrus rolls and sheets scattered all over the museums of the world are counted as mathematical documents, like Moscow mathematical papyrus and Berlin papyrus. The one of Moscow is so-called the mathematical problem texts, and it consists of a collection of problems with solutions. These texts may have been written by a teacher or a student engaged in solving typical math problems. Another one called Wilbur Papyrus from the time of King Ramses III records land measurements in the time of this pharaoh. In the village of the workers by Valley of the Workers nearby Valley of the Queens in the west bank of Luxor, several strata have been found that record volumes of dirt removed while quarrying the tombs. That's beside the calendars which are carved all over the great temples like Karnak, Luxor, Habu Temple, the Ramesseum, especially the calendar in Komombo Temple I've been talking about in the last video. And the one of Komombo, the calendar of Komombo, indicating the number of days, seasons, and the number of offerings and the different rituals would be held in these days. So from all these texts, it's known that they understood the concepts of geometry, such as determining the surface area, the volume of three-dimensional shapes useful for architecture and algebra. So they knew the multiplication and the division systems, and they used them in all their fields they were advanced in. And every single day they keep impressing the world with all these amazing discoveries, reflecting how advanced they were before us. That's why I always say Egypt is where history started, and even Egypt is where history will end. Thanks for watching. I hope that you enjoy the video. See you in the next one. Your likes, subscribes, and comments are great motivation to me to create more videos to you in the future. So please don't forget to do that. Leave you with love, peace, and happiness. Thank you.